Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Roblox Home. The Rags to Riches stories by Roblox YouTubers actually have great storylines in them. After listening to the stories, it could be said with certainty that the YouTuber has put in a lot of effort into it. Some of them are really cool. So for you guys, here are the 3 best Rags to Riches stories. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on anything. Also, if you're a fan of Roblox, then do give this video a like. Alright, now let's begin. The Story of Dylan by Hyper Roblox. Dylan was a very happy man who had a good job in a small and cozy house. He lived a happy life and always got excited in the morning to go to his job, even got promoted for doing such a great job, but Dylan lost it all because took an offer he wasn't supposed to accept. He got greedy and that took him down. Dylan got approached by a man who suggested that Dylan charge his customers more than what they actually had to pay, and by doing so, he could give the rest of the money to that man. As part of the agreement, Dylan got $100,000 as a down payment. Then he received regular cuts from the extra money he would charge his customers. As he had now become richer, he bought a new car, gradually bought 2 larger homes, and spent his money on a lot of stuff. But soon, his boss found out that he had been scamming the shop's customers, and then Dylan got fired. He was forced to live in a makeshift tent and use the heat from a bonfire. It was a truly sad story presented by Hyper Roblox, but it also tells us not to get greedy and look for shortcuts to become rich. We should always work hard and climb our way to the top using honest means and efforts. Well, that's one sweet message. The Story of Doug by Shane Plays. The story of Shane Plays presented to his fans was about Doug. The story starts from when he was just a baby and he got abandoned by his parents in a garbage dump. A very good man named Tim took him in and raised him like his own child. But when Doug had only grown up to his teenage years, Tim passed away in a fire incident that happened in their house, due to which he lost both his guardian and his house. He was left homeless with nowhere to go. He started living in a damp shelter that was being used by no one, but even with that, he was continuously harassed by people. Due to his physical appearance, no one was willing to offer him a job. He even had to resort to stealing food items until a very good man believed in him and offered a job at a burger joint. Later, he partnered with that man, and Doug's story ended up with him getting very rich and being a proud owner of the burger joint's chain. Shane Plays has actually made other Rags to Riches story too, but this one could be considered his best. The Story of Robbie by Hyper Roblox. This story by Dylan had a very good ending, though even with that, Dylan left the story incomplete on a cliffhanger, which means that the final end of the story is still somewhat unknown. The story revolves around a boy named Robbie, whose entire town got destroyed by a tornado, and all the people who lived over there died in it. He was successfully able to leave the town before he got in trouble with the tornado. But, as he lived in a hurry, he obviously couldn't take anything with him. When he reached a neighboring town, he had nothing on himself. He also smelled a lot. Therefore, he trespassed into someone else's house to take a shower. The person who owned the house caught him, but let him go after insulting him. Later, he went to a restaurant where he was given free food by the kind owner, and she even gave him a place to stay. And the very following day, she even offered him a job as a waiter. But before he was going to start his job, he received a letter from the Bank of Bloxburg saying his parents had left him a secret fortune, and that he could go and receive it anytime. All we can say from this story is that when life takes something away from you, it definitely gives you back something in its place. These stories also have very good morals hidden in them too, which people usually neglect, such as the problems of greed or the benefits of working hard. There's a lot to learn from every story,